The double cone vacuum dryer, also named as Rota cone vacuum dryer, is customized according to customer material requirements. The entire system includes a hot water heating system, water pump, drying main unit, control cabinet, condensation recovery heat exchange device, vacuum pump, material cooling system, etc. As the dried material is a suspended liquid and the liquid is a solvent, it falls under the category of flammable and explosive materials. Hence, the entire equipment is explosion-proof, including explosion-proof electric heating tubes, an explosion-proof water pump, an explosion-proof main motor, an explosion-proof vacuum pump, an explosion-proof control cabinet, an explosion-proof electromagnetic control valve, explosion-proof temperature sensors. The pipeline is equipped with a pressure release system to ensure the safety. Rota cone vacuum dryer automatic operation mode setting. In addition to manually controlling the working state, this SCG double cone vacuum dryer can realize automatic operation mode with a button start. The setting mode is as follows. 1. Hot water temperature setting. Set the hot water temperature, setting range, 50 to 100 degrees, and turn on the heating button to heat. For example, set the temperature to 80 degrees. 2. Host rotation speed setting. The rotation speed of the host is controlled by the frequency converter, so just set the frequency. The setting range is 15 to 50 Hz, and the general setting is 30 Hz. 3. Drying time setting. The drying time is based on the double cone vacuum dryer's repeated testing of the material drying time with the same charging weight, drying temperature, vacuum degree, and other parameters fixed. For example, set 120 minutes. 4. Compressed air working time. Setting the compressed air working time is to set the time for the compressed air to remove hot water from the double cone vacuum dryer host jacket. It is generally set to 3 minutes. 5. Material cooling time. The material cooling time is based on multiple tests of the double cone vacuum dryer with the same charging weight, drying temperature, and other parameters fixed. For example, set it to 30 minutes. 6. Compressed air working time. Setting the compressed air working time is to set the time for the compressed air to discharge the cold water in the double cone vacuum dryer host jacket. It is generally set to 3 minutes. Double cone vacuum drying machine runs automatically. 1. After clicking the automatic operation button of the Rota cone vacuum dryer, the hot water solenoid valve opens the hot water pipeline, and at the same time turns on the hot water pump to inject hot water into the dryer barrel jacket. At this time, the main cylinder is already rotating and the vacuum system is working. 2. When the water temperature of the vacuum drying equipment is 80 degrees. After working for 120 minutes, the hot water pump of the equipment stops, and the solenoid valve of the hot water pipeline closes the hot water pipeline. 3. The compressed air solenoid valve automatically opens and flows into the compressed air of the main machine cylinder jacket. The compressed air will discharge the hot water in the drying cylinder jacket. After working for 3 minutes, the compressed air solenoid valve closes. 4. The solenoid valve of the cooling pipeline is automatically opened. The cold water pump is automatically opened at the same time, and cooling water is injected into the drying cylinder jacket to cool the material. At this time, the vacuum system and host rotation continue to work. After 30 minutes of working, the cooling process stops. 5. The compressed air solenoid valve automatically opens and flows into the compressed air of the main machine cylinder jacket. The compressed air will discharge the cold water in the drying cylinder jacket. After working for 3 minutes, the compressed air solenoid valve closes. 6. At this time, the automatic process ends, the host cylinder stops rotating. The vacuum pump stops working. Vacuum solenoid valve opens to automatically release the vacuum of the whole system. 7. Manually control the drying barrel to rotate to the lowest point for unloading. Welcome to Contact Highwell Machinery Company.